There's one word beginning with E that is the cause of most of the problems in your life. And interestingly, it's also the solution when you flip it around. And this E word is something that I realize now kept me stuck for most of my adult life. The word I'm talking about is your environment. You see, I was working in a corporate environment where most people were unhappy. So I was surrounded all day by people who were unhappy, who were doing something that they thought they wanted to do, or it's like they just wanted money, right? And they had to do this thing. It's not they didn't want to be there, they had to be there to get money so they could live their life. And that was the kind of people I was surrounded with. So that's the cause, right? If you're always surrounded by people who are not living their dream, who aren't really expressing themselves, who don't talk about their emotions, then how do you think you're going to be? So here's the solution. Here's how we flip this around. If you want to be inspiring, full of energy, to be living on purpose, what kind of people do you think you need to surround yourself with? Because can you imagine if you are with a team, or you're with a community of people that support you, that lift you up when you're upset, that tell you you're amazing all the time, that share with you their hopes, their fears, that are completely self-expressed and vulnerable. Like, can you imagine what your life would be like if you were surrounded by that kind of people? And this is exactly what I did. So I quit my job, I broke up with my girlfriend, I moved to London, and I started connecting with these kind of people, and everything changed. I talk about this a lot in my book called Find Your Truth. But if you want to change something in your life right now, start by changing your environment. Start hanging around with different kinds of energies. Now, it might mean you have to make some tough calls and tell those friends that aren't serving you anymore that you've evolved. There's this great meme online. It's a caterpillar having a dinner with a butterfly, and the caterpillar says, "Wow, you've changed." And the butterfly says, "Yeah, we're supposed to." But how many of us are still hanging out with caterpillars when we've evolved into being butterflies? Now, it's not that being a butterfly is better or worse than being a caterpillar. They're all necessary for life. They all have their part to play. But if you're talking butterfly talk to caterpillar people, they're just never going to be able to understand you. And I just really felt strongly to share this message with you. So I'll tell you what I did. Firstly, I started going to personal development events. I thought, where do these people I want to be around hang out? And it was spirituality events. It was personal development events, business events. I wanted to be around aspirational people. The next thing I did is I got a mentor, because there's something called the 33% rule. So this says that for us to be truly happy, the 33% rule, the idea is that you should spend 33% of your time with people who are at a similar level to you. So that they are your peers, about a third of your time with your peers. You should then spend a third of your time with people at a higher level than you, who are above your level. These are people who you can learn from, who can boost you up, who can introduce you to their networks and make those great connections because they've already done what you want to do. And then the third group of people are people who are just not at your level yet. And these are the people that you teach. These are the people you give a hand to, because if you're not contributing, then people get very unfulfilled. Most of us, we love to give, we love to contribute. Let me know if that's you. Let me know if you're a giver. Let me know if you're a contributor, if you just love to help people. I'm sure that's most of you watching this. And so I realized I needed to start hanging around more mentors. So this is what I did. I paid for a lot of mentors. I spent over £20,000 on different courses and trainings and mentors and programs so they could teach me and I could get their time. Now, there's other ways to get mentors if you don't have loads of money or you don't know how to find loads of money. people want to be around inspirational people. So how can you add value to them? So this is what I started doing. I started being the most valuable. I became their best testimonial. I just was always there with loads of energy. I was bringing loads of people to their events. And then, of course, they want to spend more time. But then remember that third group of people. I started teaching what I know. I just started sharing from my heart with people, like teaching events and making videos about spirituality, about public speaking, about sales, like whatever I knew that I was good at. And this is how I started building my tribe, because now I have this amazing tribe. We have our game changers. We're here right now. This is the room we're going to do our event in tonight. We run 6 events a month, and I started attracting people who were my peers, who were like on this mission together, who wanted to be world changers. We call ourselves the game changers. Long before the movie came out, we were already the game changers. And I have my students, and we have loads of people who we help, who want to become speakers, who want to become more self-expressed, who want to be more connected. And then we have our mentors. So we're flying in, just in a couple of weeks, we're flying in an amazing mentor from America called Dr. Obon Bowen. He's a multi-millionaire. We're flying in an amazing mentor from Canada, 2 from Italy, and we're running an event all together. So this is my advice to you. If you're not happy with some area of your life right now, change your environment. You'll have to let go of some people. You'll bring some new people in. It's scary, I know. It was really hard for me to let go of those friends that I'd been friends with for a long time, but they just weren't serving me. And it was really hard for me to let go of those family members who didn't support me, and to welcome in the new. Like, if your cup's already full with like stagnant water that's like icky, how can you put clean water in? It's just got nowhere to go. You have to empty your cup. Make some space for the new energies. And this is what we did. I hope that helped you. Let me know if that hit you, if that made an impact. I was really just reflecting on that today. The power of having a community, of having a tribe, of having the right kind of environment. And your environment is just absolutely key. Think about this. If you want to plant a flower and you put the seed in the soil, it's the same seed, right? But if you change the soil, one might grow faster than another. If you don't water the seed, if you're not putting the right amount of moisture in the environment, it's not going to grow. If the sun is too harsh, it's not going to grow. Like, you have to get the environment just right. And if the environment is just right, if you've got the right fertilizers and stuff, the plant can grow even faster. You're the plant, you're the flower. Change your environment. Give yourself the right foods, give yourself the right water, give yourself the right nurturing, the right love, the right care, and you'll blossom. Simple. Sending you all lots of love. I hope to see you at one of our events soon, or connect online, and just let me know if you are a game changer too, if you're here to make a big impact in the world. I'd love, love, love to invite you to come be a part of our movement. What we're doing is just so beautiful and so fun. And yeah, the more of us that get together, the faster we make a shift. Thank you so much, and sending you all the love in the world.